Imagine a moon so mysterious, it could change everything we know about life in the universe. Europa, one of Jupiter's moons, hides a vast liquid ocean beneath its icy surface. But what's really going on beneath that frozen crust? Could there be alien life thriving in its depths? What secrets are lurking in the darkness, waiting to be uncovered? As we explore this fascinating world, we have to ask, could Europa hold the key to discovering life beyond Earth? What if the answers we've been searching for are buried under layers of ice just waiting to be found? Let's dive in. A vast subsurface ocean. Imagine a world entirely covered in ice, where beneath that thick frozen shell, an enormous, hidden ocean exists. That world is Europa, one of Jupiter's moons, and it holds secrets beneath its icy crust that could change everything we know about the possibilities of life in our solar system. This ocean, believed to be global, may be more expansive than any other body of water we know of, containing more than twice the volume of Earth's oceans combined. But here's the most mind-blowing part, it's all hidden beneath a thick layer of ice, possibly up to 25 kilometers deep. This ice acts as a shield, keeping the ocean below safe from cosmic radiation and protecting whatever might be swimming around in it from the harsh conditions of space. Scientists have speculated that if Europa's ocean could somehow be accessed, we might uncover one of the most significant discoveries in the history of space exploration. An ecosystem that has evolved in complete isolation. How crazy would it be to think that there could be alien life forms living right under our noses? No matter how advanced our technology gets, there's still so much we don't know about Europa's ocean, and we're just beginning to scratch the surface of what it could hold. Could this ocean be the perfect environment for life? Or is it just a frozen wasteland? The mystery only deepens the more we explore. Potential for life. Let's get real for a moment. What if there's life out there, not as we know it, but something radically different, thriving in the depths of Europa's ocean? That's the hope, and the theory, behind some of the most exciting research in astrobiology. For years, scientists have believed that Europa's subsurface ocean could be a perfect candidate for hosting life. It's not just about having liquid water, which is essential for life as we know it, but also the environment. Think of it, Europa's ocean is located beneath a thick ice shell, where it could be kept warm by the heat from Jupiter's powerful gravity. This heat, known as tidal heating, is what makes the ocean potentially habitable. The heat generated by Jupiter's pull keeps the ocean in a liquid state, even though it's located millions of miles away from the sun, where other water would freeze solid. But what's even more intriguing is the possibility of hydrothermal vents at the ocean's floor, similar to those found in Earth's deep oceans. On Earth, we know that life can thrive around these vents, even in complete darkness, by using chemical energy from the vents instead of sunlight. If Europa's ocean has these vents, it could create the perfect conditions for life to survive. Could life on Europa be similar to deep-sea creatures here on Earth? Or is it possible that alien life forms could be entirely different, evolving in ways we can't even imagine? The idea of alien life beneath Europa's icy shell is not just a fantasy, it's a real possibility that could reshape our understanding of life in the universe. Geological activity. Europa is far from just a cold, desolate moon drifting through space. When you take a closer look, it's clear that this icy world is far more dynamic than we could have ever imagined. The surface of Europa is covered with a network of ridges, cracks, and strange, wavy bands that make it look like the moon is constantly being reshaped. This isn't a frozen, lifeless place, it's alive with activity beneath the surface. But what's really happening on Europa? Scientists believe these surface features are the result of an active, dynamic interior. Europa's core is likely heated by tidal forces from Jupiter's immense gravity, which causes the moon's shape to subtly change over time, creating constant stress on the surface. This tidal heating is a powerful force, and it might be responsible for creating the cracks and ridges we see. But there's more. These geological features suggest that Europa's ocean might be in contact with the icy crust above it, exchanging material and energy. Imagine an exchange happening between a vast hidden ocean and the frozen surface above, an interaction that could influence the chemistry of the ocean and its potential to support life. If Europa's ocean is truly a liquid, and its ice shell is flexible, then the moon could be constantly recycling its surface, allowing for an incredible exchange of gases, minerals, and energy. Could this dynamic geological process help sustain life? It's a theory that could open the door to a whole new understanding of planetary systems and how they work. Europa is not just a frozen moon. It's a world that's still evolving and changing, and that could be crucial to its potential for supporting life. Chemical ingredients for life. When scientists think about the potential for life beyond Earth, one of the first things they consider is the presence of the right chemical ingredients. And when it comes to Europa, the moon doesn't disappoint. Research has revealed that the surface of Europa contains a wide array of essential chemicals that could be key for life to exist. One of the most important ingredients is water, and we already know that Europa has a liquid ocean beneath its icy crust. But that's just the start. Europa's surface is dotted with complex organic compounds. Those are the building blocks of life. These compounds are similar to those found in comets and asteroids, which have been known to carry the essential elements for life across the solar system. And there's more to this story. The presence of clay-like minerals on Europa's surface indicates that the moon has the kind of chemistry needed to support the formation of complex molecules. These clay minerals, rich in organic compounds, are often seen as essential for life. On Earth, we know that these minerals play a key role in helping complex molecules form, which are essential for life to thrive. And let's not forget about Europa's proximity to Jupiter. The powerful radiation from the gas giant could be helping to create more complex organic compounds by bombarding the surface with high-energy particles. This may be causing a chemical reaction on Europa's icy shell, which could further enhance the potential for life. So, when we ask what's hiding in the oceans of Europa, we're looking at a place that not only has water and energy but also the chemical building blocks for life. The stage is set. The question now is, what's hiding beneath the ice? Could we find life lurking there waiting to be discovered? Energy sources. Europa's potential to harbor life doesn't just come down to its liquid ocean or organic compounds. There's another key factor that makes this icy moon so fascinating. Energy. Energy is one of the most crucial ingredients for life, and it's not something that's just handed out in space. But on Europa, it seems like there's more than enough to keep things going. The primary source of energy on Europa is tidal heating, a result of the immense gravitational pull that Jupiter exerts on its moons. Europa's orbit isn't perfectly circular, it's slightly elliptical. This means that as it moves closer to Jupiter, the moon is subjected to immense tidal forces, causing it to stretch and flex as it orbits. Imagine the pressure of the entire moon being tugged and squeezed by the giant gas planet. This constant strain causes friction inside Europa, generating heat. This tidal heating is what keeps Europa's subsurface ocean in a liquid state, despite the freezing temperatures of the surrounding space. Without this heat, Europa's ocean would likely freeze solid, making it inhospitable for life. But because of this continuous energy input, the ocean remains liquid and potentially habitable. And what's even more intriguing is that this energy might not just support life. It could fuel the chemistry necessary for life to thrive. In the deep ocean, where sunlight doesn't reach, the heat from Europa's core could act as a sort of lifeline for any organisms that might be lurking there. So, in a way, Europa's ocean is powered by the gravitational energy of Jupiter itself, making this moon a place of incredible potential. Could this be the hidden energy source that supports alien ecosystems? The more we learn about Europa, the more it seems like the perfect place for life to exist. Upcoming missions. With so much to discover, scientists are eager to get a closer look at Europa, and the good news is that we don't have to wait much longer. One of the most anticipated missions to Europa is NASA's Europa Clipper mission, set to launch in 2024. The Europa Clipper spacecraft will be equipped with some of the most advanced technology to study the moon from every angle, including high-resolution imaging systems, spectrometers, and radar. This spacecraft will provide the most detailed pictures of Europa's icy surface, giving scientists their first real glimpse of what lies beneath the ice. One of the main objectives of the Europa Clipper mission is to study the moon's subsurface ocean, its ice shell, and how these interact with each other. By analyzing the surface and investigating potential plumes of water vapor erupting from beneath the ice, the mission could reveal signs of water and chemical processes that are essential for life. The spacecraft will fly by Europa multiple times, using its instruments to measure the composition of the ocean, determine its depth, and study the interaction between the ocean and the ice shell. The mission will also investigate whether there are any active processes, like hydrothermal vents, which could provide the energy needed for life to thrive. The Europa Clipper mission is one of the most exciting space missions of the next decade, and it could uncover critical clues about the potential for life beyond Earth. As it makes its way closer to Europa, we'll get one step closer to answering the age-old question, what's really hiding beneath the ice of this mysterious moon? The future of space exploration is about to get a lot more exciting, and Europa will be at the heart of it all. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey to Europa. The mysteries of this icy moon could hold answers to some of the biggest questions about life beyond Earth. If you enjoyed exploring the possibilities with us, don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe to Space Facts German for more mind-blowing discoveries. What do you think is hiding beneath Europa's ice? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. See you in the next adventure. Have you ever wondered what the future of lunar exploration holds? Imagine astronauts walking on the moon once again, but this time, it's not just a visit, it's the beginning of humanity's long-term presence on our closest neighbor. What if the moon could become a launch pad for missions to Mars? In 2025, we're about to witness some of the most exciting lunar missions ever. From international collaborations to groundbreaking technology, the moon is set to become the center of space exploration. Are you ready to explore what's coming next? Let's dive in. NASA's Artemis program. The excitement surrounding NASA's Artemis program is palpable as we edge closer to a new chapter in lunar exploration. The Artemis mission is not just a return to the moon, it's a stepping stone for humanity's journey to Mars and beyond. The Artemis II mission, scheduled for 2026, will be the first crewed flight around the moon since Apollo 17, marking an incredible milestone. 4 astronauts will embark on this historic journey, orbiting the moon before returning to Earth. Imagine the thrill of seeing our Earth from space once again, just like Apollo astronauts did decades ago. But what makes Artemis III, set for 2027, even more exciting is its ambition to land astronauts near the lunar South Pole. This is no ordinary landing site. The South Pole is a treasure trove, believed to contain vast amounts of water ice. This ice could potentially fuel future missions and even support a sustainable lunar presence. For the first time in history, we'll be walking on an uncharted part of the moon. NASA's ambitious plans go beyond just visiting. They're focused on building a sustainable lunar presence with habitats, scientific outposts, and resource mining, all key for preparing us to explore the red planet. The Artemis program is set to revolutionize not just lunar exploration, but the entire future of space travel. With technology, innovation, and international collaboration on its side, Artemis is paving the way for a new era of space exploration. Get ready to be part of history in the making. China's Chang A missions. China's Chang A missions are pushing the boundaries of lunar exploration, and 2025 promises even greater strides. The Chang A6 mission, launching in 2025, will make history by returning lunar samples from the moon's far side, an area that has never been explored by humans. This mission will touch down in the moon's South Pole Aitken Basin, one of the largest and most ancient impact craters in the solar system. Scientists believe this region holds answers to the moon's earliest history and secrets about the formation of the solar system. The Chang A6 mission represents more than just a scientific venture, it's a step toward China's ambition to lead in space exploration and lunar development. But that's just the beginning. By bringing back lunar samples from an untouched region, China will help scientists around the world unlock secrets about the moon's composition and the presence of water ice, which could be used for fuel and other resources in future missions. China's growing space presence will enhance international collaboration, especially as it partners with other nations to share data and findings. The Chang A program is not only about exploration, it's also about sustainability, as China looks to build on its achievements and create a permanent presence on the lunar surface. Chang A6 is poised to deepen our understanding of the moon and reshape the future of lunar exploration for generations to come. India's Chandrean missions. India's space agency ISRO has been making remarkable strides in lunar exploration, and the next chapter of this journey is incredibly exciting. Following the success of Chandrean 2, which placed a rover near the moon's south pole, India is setting its sights even higher with Chandrayaan 4, set to launch by 2027. The success of Chandrayaan 3 in 2023, which landed near the South Pole, made India only the 4th country in history to achieve a soft landing on the moon. This achievement has not only positioned India as a rising space power, but has also opened up incredible scientific opportunities. Chandrean 4 will be even more ambitious, with plans to return lunar samples to Earth. These samples will help us understand the moon's geological history and its potential to support future lunar missions. But there's more. ISRO's focus on the moon's south pole is crucial because this region contains water ice, one of the most valuable resources for sustainable space exploration. India's lunar missions are poised to contribute vital data on the moon's resources and how they can be used for future space exploration. As part of an international lunar science community, India is playing a pivotal role in unlocking the moon's secrets. The Chandrean missions are paving the way for India to not only contribute to lunar science, but to become an essential player in the exploration of our solar system. India's lunar ambitions are just beginning, and the next mission is sure to push the boundaries of what we know about Earth's closest neighbor. Commercial lunar landers. The future of lunar exploration isn't just about governments, it's also about private companies stepping up to the challenge. In 2025, we're going to see more private sector involvement than ever before, with commercial lunar landers like Intuitive Machines and Astrobotic leading the charge. These companies are not just launching payloads into space, they are taking humanity a step closer to creating a permanent lunar presence. Intuitive Machines' IM-2 mission, set to launch early in 2025, will land near the Shackleton crater, a region that holds clues about the moon's water ice deposits. This mission will open doors to the exploration of lunar resources that could one day be used for fuel, water, and life support on the moon. Astrobotic's Griffin 1 mission, scheduled for late 2025, is another milestone in private lunar exploration. This mission will deliver scientific payloads to the moon, including experiments and technologies that could be vital for establishing a sustainable lunar infrastructure. The rise of commercial companies in lunar exploration signals a new era, one where private enterprise plays a major role in space exploration. These companies are helping to drive innovation, reduce costs, and make space more accessible. In fact, many experts predict that commercial lunar landers will not only change how we explore the moon, but will also play a critical role in future Mars missions. The partnerships between private companies and space agencies are forging a path toward a future where lunar exploration isn't just for a select few but is a global effort. The possibilities are limitless, and the moon is just the beginning. International collaborations. As the race to the moon accelerates, international collaborations are becoming a crucial part of the lunar exploration landscape. These partnerships are not just about sharing the costs of missions, but about combining the expertise, technology, and resources of multiple nations to achieve something greater than any one country could accomplish on its own. In 2025, we will witness some of the most exciting joint lunar missions, with countries like India, Japan, and even the United States teaming up for groundbreaking research and exploration. One such collaboration is the Joint Lunar Polar Exploration Mission, which India and Japan are developing. This mission will focus on the lunar South Pole, an area that holds vast reserves of water ice, one of the most valuable resources for sustaining human presence on the moon. By joining forces, these nations will combine their scientific and technological capabilities, ensuring that the mission is as successful as possible. The data collected will be vital for understanding the moon's resources and creating a sustainable future for lunar exploration. These international partnerships are more than just about scientific discovery. They're about building a united front for the future of space exploration. As nations collaborate on the moon, they are also laying the groundwork for future cooperation on Mars, asteroids, and beyond. The exchange of knowledge, technology, and expertise ensures that all countries involved benefit, while the collective achievement of humanity is pushed further into the cosmos. The moon has always been a symbol of human curiosity and ambition, but now it's also a symbol of collaboration. And as we work together to uncover its secrets, we also work toward building a future where space exploration is a global endeavor. Future lunar infrastructure. The vision for the moon is rapidly transforming from short-term missions to long-term infrastructure. The Lunar Gateway, a project initiated by NASA, is set to play a pivotal role in this transformation. This space station, positioned in lunar orbit, will serve as a staging point for crewed missions to the moon and beyond. The Gateway will provide astronauts with a safe and reliable location to dock, refuel and resupply before heading to the moon's surface. This infrastructure is crucial for creating a sustainable human presence on the moon, and will be key in our efforts to explore Mars and other parts of the solar system. But the gateway is only one part of the bigger picture. To support long-term lunar exploration, there's a need for advanced technology that can harness the moon's resources. NASA, along with other space agencies, is developing systems to extract water from the moon's ice deposits and use it for fuel, oxygen, and even drinking water. This technology is vital for sustaining astronauts on extended missions. Additionally, research into building habitats using lunar soil is underway, as this will allow for the creation of permanent lunar bases that can support future generations of astronauts. These efforts are laying the foundation for a self-sustaining lunar outpost that doesn't rely on Earth's resources. The goal is not just to visit the moon, but to build a lasting presence that can support human life and serve as a launchpad for further space exploration. With the right technology, international collaboration, and a focus on sustainability, the moon will become humanity's stepping stone to the stars. As we lay the groundwork for this future, we're not just expanding our reach into space, we're securing humanity's place as a multi-planetary species. So there you have it. 2025 is shaping up to be an incredible year for lunar exploration. With groundbreaking missions, international partnerships, and cutting-edge technology, the moon is closer than ever to becoming humanity's next frontier. What do you think the future holds for lunar missions? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Space Facts for more exciting updates on space exploration. The cosmos is full of wonders, and we're here to uncover them together. Until next time, keep looking up. Have you ever wondered what Mars was like before it became the barren world we see today? Could it have been more like Earth? NASA's Escapade mission is here to answer these questions and unlock the mysteries of Mars's past. What caused the red planet to lose its atmosphere? How does solar wind play a role in this cosmic transformation? Get ready to embark on an exciting journey as we explore the cutting-edge mission that could change everything we know about Mars and its fascinating history. Are you curious yet? Let's dive into the science of Escapade. NASA's Dual Mars Orbiter mission. Have you ever wondered why Mars looks so barren and desolate today? Well, NASA's new Escapade mission is here to help solve that mystery. Escapade stands for Escape and Plasma Acceleration and Dynamics Explorers. Quite the mouthful, right? But what it really means is that NASA is sending not one, but two spacecraft to Mars, all in a bid to understand something pretty incredible: how the solar wind interacts with the planet's atmosphere. The ultimate goal? To discover how this interaction led to Mars losing its atmosphere over billions of years. Imagine what that would have looked like. An Earth-like world turning into the cold, barren planet we see today. The mission is being led by the University of California, Berkeley, but NASA's involvement ensures that the cutting-edge science coming from Escapade will make waves in the space community. This mission is more than just a couple of spacecraft flying to Mars. It's about answering questions that could change everything we know about planetary atmospheres. In the past, we've relied on telescopic observations and data from Mars rovers. But this mission brings something new and groundbreaking. Two spacecraft that will orbit Mars and provide a two-point perspective on the Martian atmosphere like never before. So, get ready. The Escapade mission could unlock the answers to questions we've been asking about Mars for years. Now, isn't that fascinating? Stay tuned, because what we learn could redefine how we look at not just Mars, but other planets in our solar system. Blue and Gold. Meet the dynamic duo of Mars exploration, Blue and Gold. No, they're not superheroes, but they are NASA's latest game changers. These two identical spacecraft are the heart of the Escapade mission, and their names alone are enough to spark curiosity. Why Blue and Gold? Well, these spacecraft are designed to work together like a perfectly tuned pair of binoculars, giving us a detailed side-by-side view of Mars's atmosphere. The best part, they'll be orbiting Mars from different angles, allowing for a comprehensive, multi-perspective analysis of how solar wind and Mars' magnetic field interact. But let's not stop there. These spacecraft are no ordinary machines. Rocket Lab, a company known for its innovative approach to space, is behind the construction of these spacecraft. Each one is packed with state-of-the-art technology that will collect vital data to help scientists better understand Mars's atmosphere and its strange magnetic field. The spacecraft are equipped with powerful instruments, including plasma detectors and magnetic field analyzers to measure everything from solar-wind interactions to the behavior of charged particles around Mars. What's also fascinating is that Blue and Gold are going to work in tandem. While one spacecraft focuses on measuring the solar wind, the other will study the magnetosphere surrounding Mars. The two of them will complement each other's findings, giving scientists the most accurate and comprehensive data about the Martian environment. It's like having a full 360-degree view of a planet that's mysterious and intriguing. Together, Blue and Gold will be part of an extraordinary mission to unveil the secrets of one of the most fascinating planets in our solar system. Scientific objectives. Imagine trying to piece together the puzzle of Mars's past, a planet that once had the potential to be Earth-like but somehow lost its atmosphere. That's exactly what NASA's Escapade mission aims to solve. The mission's core scientific objective is to unravel the mystery of how Mars, once potentially habitable, ended up with the thin, inhospitable atmosphere we see today. The question at the heart of this mission is, how does solar wind strip away a planet's atmosphere? Escapade will dive deep into understanding this process by observing the interactions between solar wind and Mars' magnetic environment. Now, why does this matter? Well, it turns out that studying solar wind interactions with Mars could give us a blueprint for understanding the atmospheres of other planets, including those in distant solar systems. Mars is a unique case study because of its hybrid magnetosphere, a mix of weak magnetic fields and localized pockets of magnetic protection, which are unlike Earth's strong global magnetic field. Escapade will study how solar winds punch through these weak magnetic shields and strip away particles from Mars's atmosphere, ultimately leading to its current state. In addition to atmospheric escape, Escapade's observations may also shed light on broader space science topics, like the effects of solar wind on other celestial bodies, and how these processes could impact future space exploration. The insights gained from Escapade will not only help us understand Mars's atmospheric history, but also provide a clearer picture of how planetary environments evolve over time, giving us clues about the potential habitability of other worlds. The mission promises to be game-changing, as it could ultimately help answer the fundamental question: could Mars have ever supported life? Instruments on board. Let's talk about the incredible tech that's packed into each Escapade spacecraft, because this mission is science-driven and technology-powered. Each spacecraft carries a suite of cutting-edge instruments that will work together to collect and analyze data, bringing us closer to unlocking the secrets of Mars. So, what exactly do these spacecraft have on board? Let's break it down. First up is the EMAG, which will measure Mars's magnetic field with unprecedented precision. Why is this so important? Well, understanding how solar wind interacts with Mars's magnetic environment is crucial for understanding the atmospheric stripping process. EMAG's readings will help scientists determine just how much the planet's magnetosphere is protecting it, and how much is being lost to the solar wind. Next, we've got the ESA, which will help measure the plasma particles in Mars' environment. This is key to understanding the solar wind's effect on the Martian atmosphere. Plasma, essentially ionized gas, interacts directly with the atmosphere, and ESA's data will reveal how these particles affect Mars's atmosphere and contribute to the escape of atmospheric gases into space. Lastly, there's the ELP, which is all about measuring electron density and temperature. Why does this matter? The behavior of electrons and their interactions with the Martian atmosphere provides crucial data about how solar winds strip away the planet's atmosphere and contribute to atmospheric loss. Together, these instruments will create a detailed map of Mars's magnetic environment, its plasma interactions, and the solar wind dynamics that lead to atmospheric escape. The data gathered will be absolutely essential in understanding the evolution of Mars and, in turn, could help pave the way for future missions to explore Mars up close, maybe even with human explorers someday. It's a scientific toolkit that's revolutionary in its design and crucial to the mission's success. Mission timeline. Now that we know what Escapade is all about, let's dive into the exciting journey ahead. The Escapade mission is slated for launch in 2025, but not just any launch. It will be aboard Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket, one of the most innovative rockets in the space industry today. After the launch, these two spacecraft will embark on an 11-month journey to Mars, a journey filled with all the unknowns that come with space travel. It's a mission that will push the limits of technology and science as it races toward one of the most intriguing planets in our solar system. When the spacecraft arrive at Mars in early 2026, that's when the real magic begins. Over the next 11 months, Blue and Gold will orbit Mars, performing a comprehensive scientific survey of the planet's atmosphere and magnetic fields. The timing couldn't be more perfect. Escapade will arrive just as the solar cycle is ramping up, meaning the spacecraft will get to study solar wind at its most intense. With the sun's activity increasing, the spacecraft will be positioned to gather valuable data on how solar winds interact with Mars during a period of heightened solar radiation. As the spacecraft loop around Mars, they will send data back to Earth, giving scientists the opportunity to analyze this treasure trove of information in real time. It's a thrilling prospect, and the 11-month data collection phase will give us an unprecedented look at how Mars's magnetic environment plays a role in atmospheric escape. After that, Blue and Gold will continue to work together, unraveling more secrets of the red planet. If all goes according to plan, Escapade's results will provide answers that will shape future Mars missions, human exploration, and potentially even the terraforming of Mars. Cost and innovation. You might be thinking, all this space tech, all these spacecraft, how much is this going to cost? The answer might surprise you. Escapade is actually part of NASA's SIMPLEX program, which stands for Small Innovative Missions for Planetary Exploration. The whole mission is designed to deliver big science on a small budget, with an estimated cost of under $80 million. Yes, you read that right. For a mission of this caliber, that's practically a bargain. Why is this so impressive? Well, in an era where large missions can cost billions, NASA's SIMPLEX program aims to make space exploration more affordable without sacrificing quality. Escapade is proof that innovation doesn't have to come with a hefty price tag. By focusing on cutting-edge but smaller-scale spacecraft, NASA can execute complex missions without breaking the bank. And Escapade isn't just affordable, it's also incredibly efficient. With its dual spacecraft design, the mission is able to collect vast amounts of data from multiple perspectives, all while keeping costs under control. The mission's relatively low cost is a win for both NASA and the public, offering a high return on investment in terms of science. The data Escapade sends back will not only transform our understanding of Mars but also offer insights that could benefit future missions, from Mars exploration to the study of other planets. It's a perfect example of how NASA is pioneering cost-effective space exploration, ensuring that cutting-edge science remains accessible to all. If Escapade succeeds in its goals, this will set the stage for even more affordable, high-impact space missions in the future. Why it matters. You may be wondering, why should we care about Escapade? It's a fair question, so let's break it down. The results from Escapade will help us answer some of the most fundamental questions about not just Mars, but planetary science in general. Understanding how Mars lost its atmosphere isn't just about understanding the past of our neighboring planet, it's about understanding the broader forces at play in our solar system and beyond. Escapade's insights could give us a clearer picture of how other planets, and potentially exoplanets, lose their atmospheres over time. This is crucial for future space missions, especially if we're to ever terraform or inhabit planets like Mars. If we can understand the process of atmospheric escape on Mars, we can apply that knowledge to other celestial bodies, possibly even planets outside our solar system. Who knows, Escapade's discoveries might even provide clues about the potential for life on exoplanets orbiting distant stars. And let's not forget the long-term human goal, Mars. Escapade will help scientists understand the Martian atmosphere in such a way that we can make better decisions about future Mars missions, especially the prospects of human colonization. The more we learn about how Mars lost its atmosphere, the better prepared we'll be when it comes time to create sustainable habitats on the red planet. Escapade is paving the way for a future where we don't just explore Mars but may eventually live on Mars. In the grand scheme of things, Escapade isn't just a mission to Mars. It's a mission that could change the way we approach space exploration, planetary science, and even humanity's place in the cosmos. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into NASA's Escapade mission. We hope you're as excited as we are about the groundbreaking discoveries that lie ahead. What do you think Mars's past looked like? Do you believe it could have supported life? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating space exploration updates right here on Space Facts. Until next time, keep reaching for the stars and exploring the wonders of the universe with us.